Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata party is observing a 12-hour shutdown in West Bengal today. It's in retaliation to the violent clashes that erupted between police and protesters yesterday over the rape and murder of a medic. Thousands of protesters, including BJP activists, took to the streets today, disrupting public transport and forcing shops to close. It is the latest in a series of protests that have swept the state. Local reports say some protesters have been arrested, while 2 others were injured. Now, doctors in Kolkata are reportedly holding a separate protest today to demand justice for the murder of their colleague earlier this month. Yesterday, protests saw thousands marching to the state secretariat, demanding the resignation of West Bengal's Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, for her handling of the case. Police have been criticised for firing water cannon and tear gas to disperse the crowds. Well, let's go straight to Ishan Garg, who is joining us live from New Delhi. Ishan, what is the situation in Kolkata at this moment?
Well, throughout the day on Wednesday, businesses were largely suspended. Regular activities in the city of Kolkata were largely suspended. Many of the schools actually remained shut, and some other schools actually preferred to hold online classes instead. And in many of the private sector offices, we saw that the companies were asking their employees to work from home. There was a sense of businesses remaining closed across the whole city, but we also saw some minor incidences of violence. We saw that the BJP workers clashed with workers of other political opponents, the Trinamool Congress party. In one part of Kolkata, police, the clashes happened right in front of the police, and in another parts there were reports coming through that at least one gunshot was heard from a protest. But largely the situation in Kolkata city remains non-violent, but there has been massive disruptions in and around Kolkata. There were also reports coming through that many of the workers of the Bharatiya Janata party had also stopped trains. They had barricaded railway tracks, and that had caused some issues for the travelers. At the same time, we also saw the doctors who have been protesting at the R.G. Kar Medical College, where the gruesome rape and murder had occurred, them also holding a separate protest, because they have made it clear time and again that they don't want to be lumped in with another political party's demonstrations. And we would remember that a lot of similar protests and strikes across the country by doctors have been called off, but the doctors at R.G. Kar say that they are going to stay put until the perpetrators of the rape and murder are punished.
And how has West Bengal's chief minister responded to that very heavy criticism of her handling of this case?
Well, West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is saying that she is going to ask the Speaker of the state's legislature to hold a session of the Assembly, and the agenda will be to bring in a new bill or a new law potentially that will look at capital punishment for perpetrators of heinous crimes like sexual assault. She's also said that this is an idea that's been floated by her government, by her party in the past, but it's been blocked in some way by the governor of the state, who is a direct representative of the president of the country. In some sense, that's how the federal government wields its power in the state. And now Mamata Banerjee, the chief minister, says that if this law that they want to bring in of capital punishment for sexual assault, if this is once again blocked by the governor, they are going to launch another protest. This comes as her government is facing intense criticism for quote-unquote mishandling the case when the investigation first started, and also protecting some of the people who were involved in this crime. Now, these are allegations that they have denied, but the chief minister is also now questioning the Central Bureau of Investigation, the federal investigative agency that's been investigating the case for the past 2 weeks, and she's asking for results to be produced soon.
Ishan, thank you for that. Ishan Garg reporting live from New Delhi.